The analysis of the interdimensional spaces of the planet Earth. Planets or planetoids are born in Temi 1, the universe of the 17th dimension. Stars or asteroids are also born in the 17th dimensional Temi 1. Planets or suns are created in intangible forms in the spatial area of the 17th dimension and delivered by spaceships to be placed into their destination star system of the designated galaxy. Once an intangible planet is delivered to its future location of the universe by spaceships, the birth of the planet is initiated. A planet is born through three large energy fields. The first energy membrane is created on the outermost area around an intangible planet, which is called the energy membrane for the birth of a planetary space, or energy membrane for planetary space. The second energy membrane is involved in generating the time of a planet, which is called the energy membrane for the birth of a planetary time, or energy membrane for planetary time. The third energy membrane is installed in the innermost area surrounding the planet to be born, which is called the energy membrane for the planetary birth. Once the energy membrane for the birth of a planetary space is installed around an intangible planet, the space of the planet is determined and secured. The space between the energy membrane for the birth of a planetary space and the energy membrane for the birth of a planetary time is the pure intangible deep layer of a planet. The intangible deep layer is the world that has no flow of time. The intangible deep layer serves as the invisible yard of a planet, and this vacant space can be compared to a clean room. This intangible deep layer of a planet is where the planet's stargates are installed and determines the dimension of the planets. In each of the interdimensional spaces of this layer, invisible systems are installed for maintaining and operating the planet as a living creature. The energy membrane for planetary space around the planet Earth defines the territory of the planets. In the intangible deep layer located within this energy membrane, no time flows and no change occurs. This intangible deep layer is subdivided into 101 strata, each of which has heavenly systems necessary for the operation of the planet Earth. All of these 101 strata installed in the intangible deep layer of Earth belong to the 18th dimension, but these spaces are slightly different in the spatial density and characteristics from each other. Each of these strata is called interdimensional space in cosmic terms. In the space below the energy membrane for planetary space, there are two classes of interdimensional spaces. One type is the interdimensional space composed of 100 strata, and the other is a special interdimensional space of a single stratum. The special space of only one stratum is designed to create more interdimensional spaces as needed within the energy membrane for planetary space. The space between the energy membrane for the birth of a planetary time and the energy membrane for the planetary birth is called the intangible middle layer of a planet, and this layer is the space where time flows and changes take place. In this intangible middle layer of a planet, there is a gigantic system generating time particles to supply them to the planet, and with the operation of this system, time begins to flow on the planet. Depending on the characteristics of the energy membrane for the birth of planetary time installed in the intangible middle layer, planetary time is unique to each planet and thus different for each planet. This is why planets have different planetary times from each other. The intangible middle layer of a planet is the space where only the planetary time unique to the planet exists. This layer is where planetary time is born and flows, and is where the 0 point of planetary time is adjusted. In addition, the life support system of a planet exists in the intangible middle layer of the planet. The system of the tree of life in the light of the planet also exists in this layer. The interdimensional space of the intangible middle layer of the planet Earth consists of 89 strata, in which various systems are installed for the planet Earth to be operated as a huge conscious creatures. These 89 strata of the interdimensional space in the intangible middle layer of Earth are intricately connected with the systems installed in the 101 strata of the interdimensional space in the intangible deep layer of Earth. The flow of time enables the birth of life. The fact that time is flowing means that the birth of life is beginning. The fact that time is flowing on a planet implies that the system of the tree of life in the light of the planet is prepared to be operated, and that the breath of the planet is about to be born. The space below the energy membrane for the birth of planetary time is where spaceships are hovering for their missions, and dimension managing administrators of the universe are dwelling. In the interdimensional space of the intangible middle layer of Earth, the ice membrane over the sky will be installed after the completion of the Earth dimensional ascension. Also, the spiritual hierarchy of Earth is installed in this interdimensional space. The space below the energy membrane for the planetary birth is called the tangible superficial layer of a planet, and is the space where changes occur diversely and dynamically. This tangible superficial layer is where life forms are living. The interdimensional space of the tangible superficial layer of Earth is an invisible world made up of 36 strata. The 36 strata of the interdimensional space in the tangible superficial layer of Earth are also intricately connected with the 89 strata of the interdimensional space of the intangible middle layer of Earth. In addition, in the interdimensional space of the tangible superficial layer, huge intangible machinery is installed that transforms the things belonging to the intangible middle layer into those belonging to the tangible superficial layer. In the interdimensional space of the tangible superficial layer of the planet Earth, there is an energy membrane that determines the natural environment of Earth. The interdimensional space of the tangible superficial layer is the space that the planet's magnetic field and gravity reach, and is important for the protection of the living creatures of the planet. In the interdimensional space of the tangible superficial layer of Earth, the energy membranes are installed that generate the layers of the Earth's atmosphere known to humanity. In other words, 3 energy membranes are installed within the area corresponding to the Earth's atmosphere, which result in the formation of the thermosphere, mesosphere, stratosphere, and troposphere. After the energy membrane for planetary birth is installed around the planet's Gaia consciousness begins to be set in the interdimensional space in the inner core of the planet. After the planet's Gaia consciousness is completely set up in the Earth's inner core, this consciousness begins to be connected to the systems installed in the 226 strata of the interdimensional spaces of the intangible deep layer, intangible middle layer, and tangible superficial layer of Earth. Once all of the above-mentioned processes are completed, the planetary systems required for the operation of the planet Earth are established. At the present level of human consciousness, the information about the interdimensional space of a planet may be hard to understand. However, as the level of human consciousness increases and the science and technology of the planet Earth also advances, the real entities of these interdimensional spaces composed of 226 strata on the planet Earth will be revealed to humanity in more detail. Now that the time has come, I, Captain Udeka, reveal the secret of the grand universe about the interdimensional space installed on the planet Earth, considering the level of current human consciousness, and leave this message as a record. April 22nd in 2021, Udeka wrote.